My name is Brian Kelley, and I am a software engineer working at a research facilitation firm. I still haven't figured out exactly what I'd like to be doing. So if I had absolutely no regard for money, I would like to be traveling around to film festivals. What I'd really like to do, and the job doesn't exist for many reasons, would be to have 3 or 4 film festivals that I worked with in different parts of the world where I would work with their programming, so actually finding movies for them to play, and then actually attending those festivals and meeting the filmmakers. When I talk about filmmakers, I mean like independent filmmakers, first-time filmmakers, people who are just starting their careers. On the side right now, I do screen and program for a few film festivals, and I really enjoy it, but what I enjoy most is when I find a movie I love and meeting those filmmakers, befriending them and following their careers. If I could travel around the world and do that, it'd be amazing. The job that does exist would be like the director of a film festival. So it's the person who oversees the film fest from end to end. However, I'm not super interested in logistics and operations of film festivals. I'm more interested in the creatives, the filmmakers, that bring the films to the festival. So that sort of is a barrier. But, overcome that by having my day job of programming, and in the evenings and vacations I spend with these filmmakers and these films. It was really a function of my parents having very restrictive jobs, restrictive in that they couldn't be home a lot. And so to fill the time, I watched a lot of movies, and grew to really love film itself, and really always have enjoyed movies and consuming them as many as quickly as possible. And people will always say, why don't you want to make your own movies, or do you want to make your own movies? And I've never really wanted to be a director. There was a time when I thought I did, and I've written a few screenplays, but I don't think I'm creative enough. I don't think I'm creative enough for that, and I more enjoy the fruits of other people's labor than having any desire to enjoy the fruits of my own. So it's a really lazy hobby and love, but yeah. It used to faze me. So for several years, I was extremely unhappy at my job. It was very demanding, long hours, thankless, and I was just really unhappy. And so unhappy that I would come home and I would put on a movie and not be able to enjoy it just because I'd had such a crappy day. What's actually great now, and I'm actually in a great position now, is that in my new position, my boss everything is based on work done. There's no set hours. I don't actually ever have to come into the office. And I can go to, a lot of these festivals I work for have daytime screenings at movie theaters. It's just like 5 of us. And I couldn't do that before, but now I'm in a position where I can go to a movie in the morning and then come into work in the afternoon. Sure, I'd like to spend more of my time on that, but because my passion, I haven't found a way to monetize it. The fact that I can make decent money and still do what I want to do without really any restrictions puts me in a really good spot until I can kind of figure out how to move everything into my passion. This would have been a very different interview a year ago. I would have been much more depressed and very sad about what I was doing during the day, but things have really, really changed for the better, and it's been great. Because I've been able to spend more time on the work for the festivals, I've been able to move up in them. and as far as attending them and taking time off to be at them, my boss's one rule is don't be an asshole. And what that translates into, just let me know if you're not going to be in the office, which is a great policy for somebody who wants to go to like 3 or 4 film festivals a year. So things have really gotten better. And everybody that I work with is supportive of it. And that goes a long way too. So I'm passionate about something other than my day job, although I'm good at my day job and I enjoy it now. But to be surrounded by people at that day job that actually are interested in what your passion is, it makes it not so bad. Makes it not bad at all, actually. It's a very esoteric position I'm in. Like I don't know anybody out there who can tell me where I need to go from here.
Maybe that's the beauty of the interview. Someone will be like, I've got a job for this guy.
That would be cool.